Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Mac here playing Destiny. These are all dead ghost locations for Mars for the Ghost Hunter achievement / trophy. Special thanks goes to Al Kraz, 360 Game TV, and Tiger XBA for helping me find a few of these locations. As always, I'll be showing you my recommended mission on the bottom of the screen, so in this case it's the Exclusion Zone, although I'm pretty sure almost all of these can be attained during the patrol mission, and then I'll be showing you the area. In this case it is the Barrens. Now you won't have a Sparrow uplink as soon as you start the mission, but if you just progress a little bit and then come to the middle of the area, there's two bases in the Barrens area. One base is going to have a gold chest, and the other base, which is on the lower ground, will have this dead ghost in pretty much plain sight. Pretty easy, can't miss it. Moving on, in the Exclusion Zone, there's 5 total if you follow along with the actual objectives of the mission. In the Scablands, you'll come to the Scablands, and the one key feature that's notable about this location is the huge gate at the top of the hill. So what you're going to want to do is go towards that gate. Once you enter, keep to your left-hand side, and if you follow along here and jump onto this concrete pillar, you should be able to pretty easily find this dead ghost out in the open. Moving on to number 3, this is on Giant's Pass. You'll come to that little circle thing, which is part of your objective. And if you look off a little bit from where it is, you can see a tree. This is the only tree in the Giant's Pass area near the base that is in the middle of the area. So if you go towards that tree, look inside of its roots next to the rocks, and you should be able to spot this dead ghost right there. Next on the Exclusion Zone, there's 2 of them in the Valley of the Kings. As you come in, you'll spot the large circular gate ring off to your left-hand side. If you follow the road downwards, there's a dirt road. It's a little bit hard to see, but if you follow that down, you'll eventually come to a right-hand turn. You can go a little bit further than I did on the dirt road, but if you follow the cliffside, once you get off at the turn, you should be able to find this dead ghost right here on this ledge. Just chilling there, and yeah, sorry about the daytime difference. I actually filmed this on a different mission than the Exclusion Zone. And then Valley of Kings again, your objective in this part will be to go up to that outpost and establish a communication uplink. But before you do that, you want to get this ghost before you do that, as doing that will begin the end mission timer, which is like 30 seconds. Just go towards the outpost, jump on top of that outpost, which is your objective, and then just follow the cliffs. Don't go too high, don't go too low. If you just go up and over this first ledge and then drop down, you should be able to find this dead ghost on one of the rock ledges and pick it up. Number 6 on the Gardens Spire. I believe there's 3 or 4 on this mission. We're starting off with Firebase Rubicon. Again, you can do this during the patrol mission, although I recommend just doing it with the regular mission, as it kind of guides you exactly where to go. If you come into the base and follow the left-hand side wall, you'll come up to this lighting unit, and then if you enter the cave behind it, which is a little bit hard to spot because there's some smoke, you'll come up through the cave onto this path, and you'll notice there's a tree at the end. If you look off to the left in the roots, you'll find a dead ghost. Now we are on the area Iron Line. You'll come to this large gate. The gate might be green. If you trigger an alarm, it'll turn red, but it's a huge gate. You really can't miss it. And I actually shot at where the dead ghost is at the beginning of this section. You'll want to just hop onto the left-hand side, onto these blue pipes, then hop on to this ledge. Watch out, there's an invisible wall that sometimes pushes you back. Now, you can get to the dead ghost in one jump, but I decided not to risk it, and I don't know if everyone has upgraded characters like I do. So jump onto this platform and then jump around those black strings to get onto this platform. And then if you jump up, you should be able to find this ghost in the Iron Line. Now the next one is in the area Trenchworks. I'm starting the video from the Iron Line in front of that huge gate that the last video started from. Now the reason I'm starting the video from this area is because Trenchworks is not really a part of any mission, and it's also extremely hard to find via the patrol mission. Trenchworks is located in between the Iron Line and the Valley of Kings. So if you enter from the Iron Line, facing that big red gate, if you turn left, you'll find a door, and then just follow the hallway down here, and eventually you'll enter another big door, and it'll trigger the Trenchworks text. Now just move forward, and now we are finally in Trenchworks. Now that we're in Trenchworks, I just wanted to make sure to show you guys how to get here, because you won't come here if you don't follow this guide. Like, there's no reason to come here, really, from what I can remember. You're going to want to go to the right-hand side, follow the wall, past the base a little bit. Just keep following. Go past this lighting unit, jump onto this rock here, and you should be able to find the dead ghost right there next to the cliffside. Obviously, you want to pick it up. You'll probably be getting your achievement sometime around the 10th to 12th ghost if you've been following along with the guide. Don't worry, there's additional ghosts on the tower you can get, and you should have no problem getting the achievement or trophy once you reach the 50. On the Legion's Keep, which is at the end of the Garden Spire mission, you'll come to the final area where it triggers a boss battle. But before you do that boss battle, you're going to probably want to grab this dead ghost so that the mission timer doesn't run out on you. Make your way up to this column of stone, and once you make your way up here, you're going to want to go into the small area underneath it. And once you're in the area underneath it, if you follow the inside ring, you should be able to spot the dead ghost right there. Pick it up and continue forward. For number 10, we are doing the mission, the Buried City. The area is the Hollows. You'll come down to this area where there's a large dome in front of you with the logo CB on it. You're going to want to go into that building, watch out for the enemies. I did clear them out, but once I came back, they respawned, and it kind of caused me a little bit of trouble. You'll want to jump up onto here. Use one of these boxes to get a little bit of extra height. And then you're going to want to jump onto the ledge that lines the top rim of the dome. And once you get onto that ledge, you should be able to easily spot this dead ghost on the inside ledge of the dome in the Hollows. Now, that did unlock my achievement for me, but it's likely that you'll get yours in a few, or you've already gotten yours because of the order I did mine in. Continue on with the Buried City, you'll end up in the Dust Palace. As soon as you enter, you can actually see the dead ghost if you look far enough on the top rim lining the windows. So you're going to want to get up to the 3rd story. Once you're on the 3rd story, jump on this box, jump on the ledge. And if you follow this ledge across to the middle-ish window, sorry about these enemies shooting me, I didn't want my screen blinking so you guys would know where I'm going. But if you just follow this outside rim of these walls, you'll eventually come to this window ledge right in the middle that has this dead ghost, which will be 11 out of 18 for you. Mission, the Buried City. Continuing on, this is the last area of this mission. The area is called Overwatch. There's going to be a whole bunch of enemies here. You're going to enter and then go up some stairs, and you'll enter a second section called Clovis Bray, Exclusion Bay or something. You'll enter, and there will be this huge red wall in front of you. Take a left at the top of the stairs, and then take another left, and you should find these 2 computer desks. Underneath one of the desks, you should be able to find your dead ghost. Now we're going to move on to the mission A Rising Tide, where there are 4 total dead ghosts. The first new area you'll come to is called the Drift. As soon as you enter the area, you'll see this huge building to your left, and you'll see these 2 trees directly to your right as soon as you enter the area. You'll want to hop onto one of the trees here. It's the fatter one, and if you hop on to the kind of medium ledge on it, you should be able to find your dead ghost. It's not at the very tip of the tree, it's kind of a little bit down. A little bit later on, you'll come to the Buried City, where you'll come across these 2 large buildings that go on both sides of this walkway. In front of you will be a logo that says Off-World Trade, I believe. And what you'll want to do is jump onto that. So you can use this ledge here. It might be a little bit hard to get on, but if you get on it, you should be able to have no problem getting onto here. And then you want to look behind that billboard that I shot at the beginning of the video, and you should be able to find this dead ghost right here. Now this next one is glitchy for a lot of people. I've confirmed this with about 5 people, but there have also been people who have gotten this no problem. On the Freehold station, you'll come in to this room, and it's going to be pitch black. You're going to have a flashlight. If you head slightly off to your right-hand side, it might be a little bit hard to know where I'm going. You'll find these pillars, and there's a pillar with 2 TVs on it. And if you turn around to look at the pillar that is the first pillar you'll notice on your right hand side, and then you'll face the way you came in. I'm going to show you more directly here. If you face that TV, there's going to be a dead ghost on top of that. However, it doesn't show up for a lot of people, so keep that in mind. It is glitchy. Number 16, this is the last one for a Rising Tide. You've probably gotten your achievement / trophy by now. If you haven't, it's totally cool. There's 3 more to go here, and there's another 4 on the tower for you to get. You'll come to Tharsis Station, where you'll enter the second area of it, and you'll notice that gate in front of me. This is the second gate, the second area of the Tharsis Station. If you follow along the right-hand side wall, you should be able to find this one pretty easily in the shadows here. Now, the last 2 are only available on the mission The Black Garden. After taking the teleport, you should spawn right here where I am right now. Now, this is not actually the Valley of Kings, even though that's what it says on my screen. This location doesn't actually have a name because the game explains that this is not a map location and your position is actually unknown. But if you go from this area right after the teleport and turn to your left, climb up some cliffs, climb up onto this rock, teleport onto here, and then you're going to need to teleport across onto the right-hand side. You should be able to find this dead ghost directly in front of you on these rocks covered in moss. Pick it up, obviously, in order to trigger it. Now, the last one is in the Black Garden. The area is question mark, question mark, question mark. After ascending up some stairs, you should see that skybox that I just showed you. And if you turn to your right-hand side, you should be able to come down into this area where you'll probably need to fight a whole bunch of enemies. Just follow this left-hand side cliff. Keep following it, keep following it, keep following it, and eventually you'll be able to drop down a little bit. Drop down, and then just turn the corner around, and you should be able to find this dead ghost right there. That is all 18 out of 18 on Mars. Make sure you click on the screen if you want to see the 4 that you can get on the tower. And thank you guys for watching. It's been an honor to spend all this time with you. If you've enjoyed my content, a like on the video is hugely appreciated. You can also leave a comment and subscribe to my channel for more similar videos to this one. Sorry that my voice has been a little weird throughout the series. I have been battling a cold and I have some sinus stuff going on that I don't really like to have while I record videos, but I want to get these out for you guys as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. You can also check out my gold chest locations guide on my channel. I'll also have some Destiny boosting stuff available on my channel as well. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I see you next time. Peace!